Hey everyone, welcome to your 10-minute workout for week 21 of pregnancy. You won't need any equipment, just a mat, and a reminder to subscribe if you haven't yet joined our community. We would love to have you so you also know when our new workouts are out. Our first exercise is a side plank. So you'll want to come down onto your elbow and onto your knees. Push out of that bottom shoulder. Bring that baby closer to you as you flatten those abdominals. We're going to lift the hips up as the top knee opens and then come down just to hover off that mat before pushing back up. Squeeze up. So as hips lift, you're squeezing the glutes, so those buttock muscles, but you're also squeezing these side abdominal muscles. Lift. Everything nice and controlled. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Quick break just to reset yourself because you're pushing back into that kneeling plank position. And this time the movement is a tap toe forward, bring the knees back together. Tap and back. If that's a bit too challenging, you can just hold this side plank position. Keep the glutes squeezed as you bring that leg forward to tap and back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Just sit up for a bit. Let that hip sink to the ground as you stretch out the side of that waist. Roll that shoulder because we've got another quick set. So we've got 8 side plank lifts into 8 toe taps. Push out of that shoulder. Bring those hips up, top knee opens, and we pulse down and up. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reset yourself. Flatten those abdominals, bring those hips back up, and we've got toe tap forward and back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. What is done on one side must be repeated on the other. So swing those legs around, bring that elbow down, and we'll start with those hip lifts. So we bring hips up, open that knee. So your top arm can be in front of you to stabilize. It can be on your hip, or it can be pointed to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Hips down, reset, flatten, push out of that shoulder, hips up, and tap forward and back for 8. 4. Squeeze those abdominals on the side. 2, 1. Relax those hips. Let that side drop to the mat as you stretch out a little bit. 1 more set, 8 of each. Push up, open. 6, 7, 8. Reset. Draw that baby closer to you as you flatten those ribs. 8 toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Shake out that shoulder or roll it out a bit and move into a sitting position. So start with hands behind the thighs. You're going to tuck that pelvis under. So round that lower spine as you tuck, flatten those ribs, and arms are going to come out in this position and pump up and down. So as those arms pump up and down, you're also squeezing these muscles here. So pushing down with those arm muscles as you hold a C curve. So a C curve of that spine with tension in those abdominals. The lower you go, the more difficult. We're going for 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up for a quick release. We're going to go back into that position with a slightly different arm movement. Round that lower spine as you tuck. Flatten those ribs as you bring tension into those abdominals. And now we swim. So imagine you're doing freestyle in the pool. There's a bit of a trunk twist from side to side as those arms move through that swimming position. The lower you go, the more you round or tuck that pelvis under, the more you'll feel those lower abs working. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, shake those hips, or move around a bit for a bit of a release. Now the movement goes to the legs. So we start with a pelvic tuck around that spine. As we hit a position where we feel those abs working, we're going to drop those knees out, bring them back in, come up a little bit, and then back down. Open, bring them back in, up and down. You can have your hands across your belly pulling in to give a little bit more support to your abdominals here, or you can have your hands behind your thighs so there's less load on those abdominals. So pick whichever you can do while still keeping your form. 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick break. We're going to go through one more set of those very quickly, starting with our hundreds or arm pumps, just for 20. Round that spine and pump up and down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, straight into swimming arms for 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, straight into, leg open and closed, up, down. 8 of these. 6, 5. Draw those shoulder blades down. 3, 2, forearms can be here. 1. And relax. That is our quick 10-minute core workout for week 21 of pregnancy. Have a look at some of the other videos we have out this week, and we'll see you next time again on Belly Strong.